Hey guys, this is Mitko, the allergic beekeeper.
And I'm Jen, just being myself.
Spring is finally here and everything is blooming.
There's a lot of activity now at the farm. And this spring's inspection is much different than last year's, in a good way.
Last year we lost more than 60% of our hives. And this year we managed to keep most of our bees, so we had only approximately 5% loss, where around 10% is normal. So this year, instead of restoring our hives, we can go straight to adding more supers and expanding our bee families.
So what's a super?
The super is additional box we add on top of the hive body, and that's where the bees store the excess honey. Generally, the bottom is what they collect for themselves and where they lay the brood. In the supers, they store excess honey that they over-collected, and that's what we, the beekeepers, collect.
Adding a super also prevents a hive that gets too big from splitting off and swarming, which we'll actually cover in our next episode.
Adding a super, it's like when you have a kid and you upgrade to a bigger apartment. Same with the bees. You add them a second floor in their apartment building.
But before we add the super, we have to make sure that the hive is ready. If you remember from last year when we were installing new colonies, we started off with only 4 to 5 frames in the hive body.
The first step is to fill in the whole hive body with new empty frames that the bees will build up. We add the empty frame between the brood and frame with pollen and honey.
Слага се между прашеца и пилото се слага за изграждане.
Да изграждате там.
Да.
The wire is facing inward because they start building from there. That's how we stimulate the bees to fill in that frame the fastest.
Now we're checking each hive to see which ones have a 10 full frames to assess if it's ready for us to add a super.
So she moves only when there is no brood, and all the other frames are brood, which is very good because they're like strong. They're like strong colony, and when it's all the bottom is full with brood, that's a sign that you need to like
Add supers?
grow them. Yeah.
Depending how strong and how developed the hive is, it may fill up multiple supers. And you can keep adding new supers as they're getting filled up.
So now we'll give our bees some time to collect honey and bring you back with us when we're ready to harvest this honey.
And stay tuned for the next episode where you'll see us catching swarm the Bulgarian way.
So if you like what you saw, be sure to subscribe and click that bell so you get notifications for our future episodes.
Also like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
See you next time. And always remember to be yourself.
Аз. Виж как трябва да се
You're yawning a lot.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
Big yawn. Now I need to wipe my tears. Wait.
Jesus. So
Okay.
some complicated mechanisms you
Oh.
have.
The-
Maybe I should not say that.
Yeah, I'll cut that last part out.
Okay, cut it.
Okay.
Cut it, cut it.
Okay.